Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to my channel. So what we're doing today is the who, what, when, where, why, and how I got this Honda RUCKUS as the cheapest Honda RUCKUS I've ever seen anywhere. It was $700, and I'm basically going to explain to you how I got it for that price and the who, exactly how to. I'm not going to vaguely do it like a lot of YouTubers would. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I posted a lot of really good Honda RUCKUS content along with traveling with this van right behind me. I'm actually converting it into a full camper van like I have in the past. I'm doing a whole new setup. So please check out the other videos for that. And subscribe, leave a comment with feedback for my future videos, and let's jump right into it though. So actually, before we jump into this video, I want to say, put in the comments below what you paid for your Honda RUCKUS, geographically, what state or territory, wherever you live, and then a couple facts about it, just almost like a forum so we can put in the comments and get people to kind of understand how much they expect to pay. Now let's jump into it. So where I got Facebook Marketplace. I love Facebook Marketplace. Obviously use it with your own discretion. I mean, there can be some bad situations on there, but I've always had really good luck with Facebook Marketplace, and I really like it, especially where I am in Connecticut. You don't have to drive too far usually. It's a pretty, not dense area, but it's a pretty denser area than maybe the Midwest. So Facebook Marketplace, who was just a totally random guy, totally random Facebook Marketplace guy. I've actually never gotten a notification for anything on Facebook Marketplace, but I got a notification that said Honda RUCKUS, $700. And I didn't know how much they go for. I've heard about them. I wasn't looking to buy one, but I ended up saying, all right, you know what? I'll flip it. I'll figure it out. I'll flip it. It sounds great. And I thought it'd be a really cool thing. I didn't flip it. This was 3 or 4 years ago, and it's the most fun thing I've ever had. You can check out my other videos for top 5 favorite things and my overall review on it on my other videos. But yes, why I bought it, that's exactly why. It was a super good deal. I wanted to flip it. I didn't know I'd fall in love with it and have it be the favorite. It might be the favorite thing I've ever bought. I've never spent $700 on something and had this much fun with it. How I got it, I get kind of Facebook Marketplace, but mostly wanted to say how I picked it up, because I probably drove about 30 minutes away, and I texted one of my friends and said, hey, this thing went up about an hour ago. We need to buy it right now and come with me. So I actually have a trailer rack that goes in the back of this van so I can tow dirt bikes, motorcycles, mopeds, and I wouldn't want to drive it back 30 minutes. It probably would have been 2 hours by moped. And I also bought it when it was snowing, and not this snowstorm, obviously years ago snowing, but I figured that's important. That's why I thought about doing this video today, because I bought it when it was snowing, and that's another reason I got it so cheap, was because it was out of season. In New England, it's obviously freezing in the winter, so no one's really buying mopeds, no one's riding mopeds, no one's thinking about mopeds or boats or summer things like that. That's another huge factor. So it was $700. I picked it up. I didn't even negotiate, and the reason I think it was also so cheap is it has some modification. It doesn't have modifications now, but certain things like the, let me see if I can get it, the seat right here, it was stretched, so all this stuff's cut. There's a couple other weird modifications, a lot of zip ties on it, a lot of things just barely were holding it together. So I had a little bit of work. There were disc brakes in the front, hydraulic disc brakes in the front, and hydraulic disc brakes should function better, but they were definitely just for looks. It seemed like one of the cheaper foreign companies tried to make brakes for this. It looked really cool, but they didn't really function that well. So a couple things, I went on Facebook Marketplace and said, trade these aftermarket, super cool, colorful brakes for stock brakes. And it was sold in a day, actually. People were so excited for that. My 4 things: timing was everything for that. That was timing. It wasn't necessarily luck. It was just, well, you know what? Getting the notification was definitely luck. That was very strange that it said Honda RUCKUS $700, and I was the first person to message and say, I'll pick it up right now. Patience. If you want a deal like this, it's not going to be there. I see a lot of them for like $2,000 or $3,000, and that's what they cost new, about $3,000. So I couldn't imagine spending that much money on a used Honda RUCKUS. I bought it in probably 2018. It's a 2007, so it wasn't new. It wasn't super old. 4,000 miles on it, maybe 3,500. And then modifications. If you want a cheap Honda RUCKUS, you probably want to buy one that's heavily modded poorly. So a lot of these have very bad modifications, and you might be able to haggle down because the attention to it's just very low. This looked very ugly when I bought it. There was things that were painted. There was odd colors. I wish I had pictures of it from when I bought it. It was just an ugly, modified Honda RUCKUS. So I brought as close back to stock as I could. It's all all stock blacked out like it was when it was original. And it's missing a few things. It still has a cold air intake, which I really don't like. But yeah, I also want to add in, it's in the snow, and this was such a problem to get into the snow. If you look at that trail, it was never ever, I will never ever put Honda RUCKUS and snow in the same sentence. It was very difficult to get it up here. It is not good in the snow. It is dangerous. It can hurt the moped. So never, ever, ever, ever do what I did here. Do not drive it near the snow, on the snow, around the snow. Don't even talk about snow in front of it. It'd be really great to start a forum down in the comments, basically saying how much you paid for your Honda Ruckus, what year it was, and just let people know what they should be paying, and also maybe the state you're in. Again, I'm in Connecticut, and $700, I've never ever seen that. I've seen them up for $1,000, and I've actually seen them sit for $1,000. So if I was gonna flip it, it may not have been the best deal. So again, comments, please let me know if you have any questions. Start a forum with how much you paid and where it was, stuff like that. And I really hope to see you in my next video. Thanks a lot for checking out the video, and I hope to see you again. Have a good one. On this Burger King coupon book from a couple months ago is expired. I wrote exactly what I'm gonna say, so as a professional YouTuber would, right? Okay.